Hey guys, how's it going? This is me Abhishek again, and once again welcome back to our next episode of Wolves Career Mode in FIFA 20. In this episode we'll be concluding the month of September 2019 by playing the games against Crystal Palace, Stoke City and Watford in the Premier League. So this is going to be an easy episode as of my opinion, but who knows, anything can happen. So let's move on to the first game against Crystal Palace, which is in the Premier League. So let's move on. Okay, firstly let's attend the press conference here before the game against Crystal Palace. I should be able to raise up our team's morale, because morale is a really good thing. If our team doesn't have a good morale, then we're sure to be beaten against Crystal Palace also. So let's try to raise our team's morale for this game, and let's see what sort of question gets asked to us. You've had a good run so far, putting you in a great position to avoid the bottom of the table. Do you have the depth in your squad to keep up the pace? What a stupid question, man. We are not having a great start to our season. We have just won a game out of 5, and he's saying we have had a good start, man. This is not a thing, man. Although he has asked about our squad depth, so of course we are the squad depth, man. In my opinion, I do have a good squad for this season. Okay, how will you approach the upcoming match against Crystal Palace? I'll be straightforward, man. I'll try and score as much goals as I can, and I'll try to win this game. So I'll just say focus on playing well. With that, our team morale has reached to very happy, which will be highly beneficial for this game against Crystal Palace. And for this game, I'm gonna be playing with my usual first team. I gave a chance to my second team in the first game of the Europa League. They performed really well until the last moments. They played so good for the full 90 minutes, and in the extra time they considered a goal, but that's not the issue now. So we're gonna be playing with the first team for the game against Crystal Palace. So let's try and win this game. And there you can see our problem in this season. We are the lowest scoring team in the Premier League until now. So let's try and change this stat from this game. And here's a look at the Crystal Palace team for this game. They have Vicente Guaita in the goalkeeping position, Kelly, Tompkins, Sako and Taylor complete the back four. Jordan, I think this is a new player, and I see Coates Clough. So Crystal Palace are playing with the team. Oh my goodness, they have Wilfried Zaha and Saint Tuzan in the bench. Now Samarias to Jordan Ayew passes to MacArthur. MacArthur is running on the ball. Now Jordan Ayew is quick, I think. He crosses the ball. Jordan Ayew was there. Ball is still with the Crystal Palace player. Samarias, oh my goodness, what is our without defending? I can't stop conceding goals. Who on the hold is this guy? João Moutinho to Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez. Yes, that's the type of response I was voting for my team to give. Raul Jimenez gives the perfect response to Crystal Palace. We have scored ourselves equalizer right after conceding a goal in our half, man. This is a good response from our team. João Moutinho with the assist this time, and Raul Jimenez is gonna miss from that side of range. What in the freaking world is that from our defenders? They just let Jordan Ayew and other players so. And here's another goal conceded by us, man. What is Thiago Silva doing there? Left him unmarked. That's so annoying. And now we're behind in this game once again. Ruben Neves passes it to Adama Traore. Adama Traore collects the ball. He still has the ball to Ruben Neves once again. Ruben Neves with the ball. Raul Jimenez once again with the great goal. Oh my game. This has been one crazy game. Until now, it's only the 25th minute of this game, and the scoreline is 2-2 already. That's some crazy game here, man. They score one at the one end, and we give them a perfect response. Raul Jimenez this time with a header. Vicente Guaita made a mistake by coming to reach the ball, but Raul Jimenez there was perfectly able to get his head to the ball and score the goal. Ruben Neves there with a beautiful interception of the ball. Passes it to Adama Traore. Adama Traore uses his pace. Runs with the ball. Has to shot this time, and this time Adama Traore is clinical with his finishing, and we are finally ahead in this game thanks to that beautiful goal from Adama Traore this time. Ruben Neves created the space for Adama Traore. Adama Traore used his space, and this time he gave it a good finish. Finally, we are able to score with Adama freaking Traore. Come on. Once again. Jordan Ayew attempt to get his team back to the level scorer, but this time it was a poor shot him. Now João Moutinho to Adama Traore. Adama Traore uses his pace once again. He gets through the defense. Adama Traore to Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez. Oh my goodness, that was so good goal from Raul Jimenez, and Raul Jimenez today has performed so freakingly awesome, man. He has scored himself a first half hat-trick. Adama Traore got a bit lucky there with the ball, but Raul Jimenez there with a beautiful header. And guys, that's it for the first half. It has been some crazy first half here. We are behind in the game for 2 times, but finally we managed to grab our thing, and we are 2 goals ahead in the first half. João Moutinho doing some fantastic job from the midfield. Raul Jimenez has been so freaking good in this game. So for this, I'm gonna be taking him off because we'll be playing a game right after 3 days. So I'll just be giving Patrick Cutrone in the middle of the park. It's a halftime substitution, and along with him, I'll be bringing in Podence in place of Traore because Traore has done more than enough in this game. So that 2 are my substitution for this half. Come on, Rugani, what's that pass from him? Oh man, Rugani with Ruben Neves to Podence. Podence fake shots it, gives it across. João Moutinho भनेको त. Now Ruben Neves is gonna be taking a corner kick. He dips in a ball. Dendonker rises up to head it, but it's a bit wide of the goal to João Moutinho. Moutinho! My goodness, Moutinho had a good chance there. Moutinho is a bit tired considering his age, so I'm just gonna be bringing in Morgan Gibbs wide in place of him. And we are also 2 goals ahead in this game, and there is not much time left, so Gibson will get playing of time, so that's good for us. And guys, that's it for this game. We have gone on to win this game thanks to the brilliant performance from Raul Jimenez, Adama Traore, and all the other players, man. It was one hell of a game. We secured ourselves for winning the very first half only. A hat-trick is something we really see nowadays. What is your take on Jimenez's performance? Absolutely out of this world performance from this guy today. He had some breathtaking performance today, man. Our scoring was a problem till now, but Raul Jimenez has found his boots, so we'll try to score as more goal as we can from this game on. So Raul Jimenez was breathtaking performance from this guy. That's all I can say. It was so good from him today. And the game against Stoke City in the Carabao Cup round 3 is also here, and for this game I'm thinking of playing my second team because my first team here are a bit tired, so just gonna be playing a second team in the Carabao Cup. So let's try to give our best performance in this game also. And Bet365 Stadium, also known as Stoke City, is gonna be venue for our games in this Carabao Cup against Stoke City. And once again, Stoke City are trying so hard to give themselves a lead, man. They have been attacking up until now, and again Allen is in the box. Allen gives it across, but it's the Patricio comes ahead, and Timon guy name had a shot. This is Stoke City are playing like so good, man. I literally am facing so much troubles, and now Allen, especially this Allen guy, has been doing so much. Oh, and it's again a good chance missed by Stoke City. Podence is there together. And guys, that's it for this half, man. This has been one of the worst half of this game, man. Stoke City attacked us so frequently. They didn't show any sign of losing the ball, man. Adama Traore with the ball. Adama Traore cuts it back, gives it across. Now there is big Morgan Gibbs wide. Oh my goodness, he had a good chance there, but it was a poor shot from him. Oh my goodness, he had a free post waiting for him and he just blundered away. Once again, ball is with the McLean guy. McLean waiting for somebody, but come on, Dendonker, don't just give the freaking ball to the Allen. Tried to use the chance to the fullest, but Rui Patricio was there to spoil it. Allen had a decent chance from that area, and Rui Patricio with a good save also. There's not much time left, and we still haven't scored a goal in this game. And now Stoke City have the ball currently. They are moving towards our goal. Come on, man. Rui Patricio finally with some good save there. And guys, that's it for this game, man. It's so annoying. The Southampton fans are uploading the team. We aren't able to score against the League One team. That's so annoying. As it's a knockout stage, so it won't end in the nil-nil draw. So we're heading to penalties to settle the result of this game, and let's try our best, man. I can't be losing to a League One team, so let's advance and move on to the penalty. Sam Box is going to be taking the first penalty. Rui Patricio with a fine save there, and Patrick Cutrone is going to be taking our first penalty. He is aiming for the left bottom corner, and he puts the ball back to the net with a brilliant penalty there. Now Tom Means, come on, let's make another save. We do not need to make a save. Tom Means missed absolute sitter there now. Podence, man, don't disappoint me, guy. Podence. Oh, poor freak. And now Sunderland are level with us. Come on, Cody. Or he's our captain, man. He can't be missing this penalty. Cody. This time it's in back of the net. Now McLean. Come on. McLean. Rui Patricio. He tried his best. He guessed the right way. But it was out of his reach. Now Vinagre. Come on, boy. Young. Vinagre scores it, and we are still having a lead. Come on, man. If we go on to save this penalty, we'll win this game. Come on, Rui Patricio. Rui Patricio there with a beautiful save, and we have won this game against Sunderland in the Carabao Cup third round. Oh man, it was so awful playing that full 90 minutes. But this time luck was in our side, and we have win this game in the penalty shootout. We managed to grab ourselves one fine win in our previous game against Crystal Palace. We won that game with a scoreline of 2-4. Raul Jimenez was performing so good in that game, and due to which we have moved ourselves in the 10th position in the Premier League. Currently we have 9 points equal to that Everton's, but we're just lacking behind in terms of goal difference. So we are going to be facing Watford City in our next game, so let's try to win that game also, and let's continue our momentum of good run. Finally a Wolverhampton Wanderers player is in the score list, man. Raul Jimenez is there sitting in the 6th position, having scored 4 goals from the 6 games. So let's try and continue to score goals from this guy. Whereas in the assist chart we are having Moutinho is there also sitting in the 6th position with 2 assists from 6 games. So Moutinho will be trying his best to grab on some other assists also. It's a coincidence, man. We are having all our players sitting in the 6th position in all the 3 categories. Rui Patricio is also sitting in the 6th position by having 2 clean sheets from 6 games. So that's a coincidence here. And it's time for the Watford game. Okay, let's see. For this game I'll be using my first team because they are in a so good form and they also need some playing time. So let's play this game. Molineux Stadium will be hosting the last game of this episode, and it's against Watford City. Watford are a team which have some decent players like the Doucouré, Deulofeu, Dennis, so it's gonna be one interesting game. And here's a look at Watford team. They have Harulo Gomez in the goal, giving Kiko Femina, Christiansen, that's one good addition to their backline. Saloba and Otobo in the midfield. Sarr, he's so quick, man. This Sarr guy will be so good to defend, and Deulofeu and Dini. Oh, this is a good Watford team, and they have also got the likes of Welbeck success in the bench, so this will be one interesting game here. Moutinho, Diogo Jota is set free. João Moutinho is on the edge of the box. João Moutinho, man, you should be squeezing that sort of chances. Johnny Fake sorts it, runs it back, crosses it. There's João Moutinho rising up to the header, and he strikes the crossbar. João Moutinho is having some fine chances. Gives it wide to Adama Traore. Come on, boy, use your pace. Scores it up for. Come on, yet another chance missed by us. Ruben Neves is free. Ruben Neves has a crack, and it's a goal for us, man. Ruben Neves is gonna miss from that sort of range. This guy's shooting is so good in this game, man. I love shooting with him, and in that sort of position we are surely gonna score if we have Ruben Neves in the ball. João Moutinho once again with the assist. Ruben Neves took a beautiful touch to take the ball away, and bang. Now Nathan Saloba places it to Troy Dini. Come on, Dini. Oh my goodness, Troy Deeney had one great chance there, but it was a bit away from the goal. Back to Otavio. Troy Deeney there. Dendonker being careful. Troy Deeney had a crack from edge of the box, and Rui Patricio this time with a fine save. Jimenez plays the beautiful ball to Yota, and Yota all the way from that back. Adama Traore made a brilliant decision by letting Yota take the shot, and Diego Yota scored. It was so good to score with him, man. I didn't expect Yota to make a run there. I just played a ball late, and Adama Traore, what a beautiful decision from him. Yota gets his first goal. That's some brilliant goal from our team. We are now 2 goals ahead. And guys, it's the end of the first half here. A brilliant first half by us. We scored ourselves one nice goal with Ruben Neves, and we got our second goal in the very last moment of the first half by scoring with Diego Yota and Joao Moutinho once again with one fine performance from the midfield. This guy is so good to use, man. Although he's already old, but this guy is one hell of a player. Crosses the ball to Otavio. Otavio was not able to get a proper connection with it. Quina back to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney, yes, Moutinho. I'm gonna be making a couple of changes here because Moutinho and Traore are playing so many games. So I'll just be bringing in Dahoud and Porens in place of Traore and Moutinho to give Traore and Moutinho some rest. Now Demari Gray trying to get in the action as soon as possible. You can playing some beautiful football with Delefeu, but what was that? Either it was a pass or a shot, I don't know, but it was poor indeed. Passes it to Quina. Quina tried it to cross it in, but now Delefeu. It was a fine save from our goalkeeper Rui Patricio. It was Capu taking a shot. Okay, that's one interesting play, taking a shot, and Rui Patricio there with a fine save. Come on, we are still haven't cleared the danger, and Delefeu once again with one bullet of a shot, but Rui Patricio is there to save us once again. Rui Patricio, man, this guy has been proving me wrong in so many matches. He comes up with so many big saves. And guys, that's it for this game. We have won this game against Watford comfortably with the scoreline of 2-0. And now that's some decent result in this game, and we are in a great run of form. We won our previous game against Crystal Palace with the scoreline of 4-2 in the Premier League, and it's won another win in the Premier League. Did you expect to beat Watford today, man? Yes, I indeed expected us to win over Watford City because we are in a nice form. So I'll just be a little cocky and say we always win, man. That's a little bit of cocky answer. How pleased are you with today's win? I am absolutely pleased by today's performance from our team. We are so good in the offense and also defense. So time to focus in our next match. We have won this game, so let's focus on our next game. After that win against Watford, we have moved ourselves to the 7th position. We currently have 12 points, but Arsenal have played a game lower than us, so they might as well be getting ahead of us. But until now, we are in a great run of form. We managed to get ourselves a poor start, but in the recent game we have been performing really well, and we have moved ourselves to 7th position. So let's continue this momentum and let's get the best possible finish to our season. And guys, it's time to end this episode also. We had one nice episode in today's, man. We played so well in the games against Crystal Palace and Watford, but the game against Stoke City was just so awful, man. I literally didn't expect Stoke City to be that difficult game. Fortunately, we were lucky enough to win this game as we won this game in the penalty shootout, whereas in our 2 games in the Premier League we won this game comfortably. In our first game where we played Crystal Palace, we won this match with a scoreline of 4-2, and in the last game of this episode where we played Watford, we won this game with a scoreline of 2-0. So that was some fine performance from our team in this game. So that's it. That's it for this episode, and for the next episode we will be having some crazy games here, man. As you can see, we'll be playing our second games against Besiktas in the Europa League, and we're gonna be facing Manchester City in the coming episode. This game is going to be so good, man. In the real life, Wolves managed to beat Manchester City, so we'll try to repeat that thing. And following that game will be against Southampton in the Premier League. So Premier League, and I'll also be playing this game against Brondby in the Europa League. I think I'll be simulating one game here against Southampton, and I'll be covering these 4 games in this coming episode. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be just uploading videos real soon. So guys, stay tuned, and if you like today's videos, do not forget to like it, and do not forget to subscribe to my channels, and stay tuned, and I'll be out for this, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode.